Hi everybody, Ricky here. I got some pizza. It's pizza time. You know what time it is. Time for some pizza. This is a super good one today because this is Gino's East of Chicago deep dish pizza. So when I was walking down the frozen section pizza aisle and I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta get this because, it's another Chicago deep dish pizza to try, so guess it's some kind of competition for Uno's pizza, but yeah, it looks real good. I was looking on their website too, and they sell these sandwiches called pubwiches that look like slices of pizza, but they are bread and make sandwiches with it. I thought, what a good idea. Use pizza crust as like a bread and then have that. And they call them pubwiches, so I think that's a super good idea. I haven't seen anything like that in the stores though, but the restaurants have them up in Chicago. Anyways, let's see what it says on the front box here. Legendary Chicago pizza since 1966. Yeah! Gino's East of Chicago. The original deep dish. Original. The legendary deluxe cheese. Whole milk mozzarella cheese. And just looking at all that pizza sauce and all that cheese there, it's making me hungry already, and I didn't open the box yet. Here's the back of the box here. I like when they have some graphics and a storyline, because it kind of gives you more insight of the company and the restaurant and everything and what they gotta say. So let's take a look at the back of this and see what it says. Gino's of Chicago, legendary deep dish. Gino's East has been the fundamental to Chicago pizza scene since 1966. When two taxi drivers and their buddy decided to open a shop near the bustling Magnificent Mile. Cool. The legend began when they hired Alice Mae Redmond, a talented black chef with over 17 years of experience. Alice Mae put her heart and soul into making each pie. That's probably, I bet, it's going to be a good one. Because, somebody that really puts their work into making good meals, they come out super good. And Alice Mae put her heart and soul into, I already said that part. Carefully stretching the dough into the pan and the loving spooning on the sauce. But what truly sets Gino's East apart from the rest of the secret dough is that Alice Mae created. To this day, it remains closely guarded secret and gives the crust its special texture and flavor that makes Gino's East the pie like no others. Nobody ever wants to tell the secret to the recipes. Kind of like Coca-Cola never wants to do that, So if you're ever in the Windy City, make sure to stop by the original location at 162 East Superior Street for a taste of some authentic Chicago-style pizza with a side of history. That's a good story about the history of it. Didn't know it was about taxi cab drivers. That makes a lot of sense though, because like on the back here in the graphics it has the taxi cab, and then right there it has the taxi cab checkers that you'd see on the checkered taxi cabs. So that's pretty cool. Not much else going on the box here on the sides. So I'm ready to get this open and take a look at it and see what we get here. So let's get trying it. Yeah! Here's what the pizza looks like in the wrapper still. So about to get it out the wrapper and see what it looks like uncooked. Here's what the pizza looks like out of the wrapper. It's looking really good. Yeah! Looks like it's got some sprinkled Parmesan cheese on top or something. That or just some sprinkled mozzarella. Then the big shreds of mozzarella right there. Yeah, that looks super good. Can't wait to see what it looks like when it's ready. So let's get it in the oven and find out. Yeah! It is now ready and looking really good. Look at all that goodness, that golden crust, that ready cheese, all that tomato sauce. Let's take a closer look of it. Looking super good. On the back of the box, the instructions say to cut it with a knife instead of a pizza cutter. So I'm about to slice it up with a knife and get trying it and see how good it is. I'm sure it's gonna be good. It's hard to tell it's even cut up, but it is sliced up. That's just how thick the pizza is. Yep. So ready to get trying this, so let's get trying it and see what it tastes like. Yeah! It is now ready and looking really good. Look at all that goodness and that thickness of that deep dish. Look at that crust right there. Yep, extra thick. So, I was looking at the back of the instructions, and it said instead of using a pizza cutter, to use a knife. And once I started cutting into it, I saw why, because this crust is really thick, so it's going to have a good crunch and a good bite to it. So that's going to be awesome. I already know off the bat. I hadn't even tried it, but just slicing it up with the knife, I could tell it just had that crunch to it while I was, cutting it. So it's time to get trying it and see what Gino's about. Definitely messy, but sometimes messy's good. Nice and thick. Bottom of the crust is good and crunchy, but it's nice and soft. Kind of like in the middle, but not doughy. The sauce has got a real good classic sauce taste to it. It's not flavored up a lot. Kind of tastes like a traditional tomato sauce. Mozzarella is real good. That crust has got a lot of bite to it. I really like that. When you get into the crust part, that would go super good with some like dipping sauce or something. Dip it in some garlic butter or with some ranch dressing. Which, as a matter of fact, when I did look on the website also, I seen they sell chicken wings and subs and onion rings and fries and salads and all kinds of pizzas and all kinds of stuff. I was like, that's pretty cool. I'd like to see the stores get, some of this kind of brand stuff if it's good like this, because this is good for reals. Cheese was the only flavor they had, so if they would have had some pepperoni, I probably would have got the pepperoni one. Throw some more toppings on it, that'd make it awesome too. But the way it is, I mean, it's still super good. And I do like really crunchy things like potato chips and onion rings and fries, so this crust being as crunchy as it is really good. On the box, it says there's 2 ways you can cook it. The quick way, you can put it in the microwave and cook it for 6 minutes and then cook it at 425 for 15 to 18 minutes. Or you can cook it the traditional way at 375 for 40 to 50 minutes till the golden crust is brown. So I went with cooking it the traditional way because I figured it'd come out better than trying to, cook it really fast in the microwave. Slow cooking stuff in the oven's just, in my opinion, the way to go. Look at that. Definitely a thumbs up. If you come across any Gino's pizza, I totally recommend it. I found it at the Market Street at the United Markets. So that's where I found it. I have seen it before be at Target for sale or anything. I hadn't seen it in any of the other local grocery stores, but you never know because each city varies grocery to grocery store. So if you come across any Gino's pizza, definitely buy some because I'm telling you, you'll like it. And that crust is really crunchy and good. I really dig that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And anyways, shake and bake. See you on the next one. Party on, pizza on, and food on. Yeah!